So many things are happening, and it's more like a war against women on all sides. Go to the spiritual aspect, even from Genesis, the devil had to go meet the woman because the woman is the powerhouse of everything that is good that you have seen and will ever see. Believe it or not, most of the innovations that you are using now, a woman started it. But because of the patriarchal society then, a man had to take the glory. If not for history and God's faithfulness that is making these things come to light now, you would think it is only men that created these things. In fact, you would think it's men. But many times, it is a woman that is behind it. But again, patriarchy. Now, why am I sharing this with you? You see, over the years, they've used violence to try to subdue and subjugate women. They've done this in different ways. It was in a situation where women are just to be seen and not to be heard. It was so bad that you cannot even have an account, let alone say you're buying a property. In fact, any woman that manages to have a property has to be with a woman, a man in it. So she cannot solely have a property. A woman cannot have an account. And this is not about Africa. It is about, in fact, even in the country I live in, UK, a woman cannot have an account before. You cannot have an account, let alone say you're having property. The only thing a woman can have is the clothes she wears, which is even gotten by her husband. And so the violence increased and got bad until civilization started coming in, and feminism came in, and women started fighting back and saying, no, you cannot continue to treat us this bad. You have to treat us equally. We deserve respect. We deserve honor the way you deserve it. The feminism is not a fight against men. It's a fight for freedom to have a life and be able to say, oh, I love this dress, I want to buy it. Oh, I want this job, I am qualified for it, and I believe I can get it. And no one is saying you cannot do it because you're a woman. And then it has continued over time, and there's been so many fights back. And now, thankfully, in so many countries, and laws have been also raised to fight against violence against women. Currently, there's activism for violence against women, and there are voices like this, like me, talking about all of these things. But there's one subtle aspect that people are not aware of, and that's where I want to come in. See, there's nowhere now, if I mention assault, violence, abuse, you are going to, like, no way, God forbid, blah, 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 blah. You're going to defend, you're going to fight, you're going to, in fact, if I say, let's go and do, what's it called? Let's go and do carry placard and be fighting, you would most likely join me. But there's one subtle one that you're not aware of that I want to call your attention to, and that is the soft life gang, feminine energy. Yes, you may not know it, but I'm going to open your eyes to see it now. You see, after they've tried using abuse, violence, and all of those things to try to subjugate you, to subdue you as a woman, and they say that now it has been accepted in most countries that it is bad and it should not be accepted, they are now coming with another tactics, which is a woman should be feminine, a woman should not be working, a woman should just be enjoying life. Wait, please, come closer. What happens to your hand? Why shouldn't you be able to work for the money that you desire? Because if you are not earning money for yourself, you cannot have a say over that money. See, even if you are married to the richest man on earth, and he's giving you lots of money, that money is as good as his own, because many times there's going to be a subtle control of how you spend that money. And that's for the ones that are okay. If you're not married to the one that is not okay, you know what that means. That is even if the money touches your hand. Most times they're the one even doing the shopping for the home. And what you want to wear, they're the one determining. This soft life gang that is being promoted these days, and the feminine energy that is being promoted these days, I want you to understand, is a new tactics to reduce you into kitchen woman, bedroom woman, where you're not able to think, where you're not able to question things, where you're not able to create things, where you're not able to break through status quo, where you're not able to set the right policy that favors women. That is what they're subtly trying to teach you. But you don't know. And I'm calling your attention to it. Soft life, soft life. See, everyone deserves a soft life, but you have to work hard for the kind of soft life you want. You have to earn the money for the kind of soft life you want. You don't rely on someone else's money for a soft life that you have not worked for. And that narrative of feminine energy is a trap. It's a new trap. They cannot catch you again through violence. They want to come through the things you like to hear. Can you see? Feminine energy, soft life gang. You know, there's a belief that women are to be pampered. Yes, you should be pampered, but not in the narrative they're bringing. The narrative is that because you want to live a soft life gang, and as a feminine woman, you should not be working. A man should be sponsoring your lifestyle. Can you see what? I just really hope you're seeing this. I really hope that this thing is coming to your consciousness and you're realizing how this thing is all a tactics to reduce you from the original intention of God for your life, from fulfilling the purpose. Because to fulfill your purpose, you're going to face resistance, you're going to face obstacles, and it takes someone who is determined to break through. It takes someone who wants that dream to really get it. And if you're not ready to fight for that dream, you're the soft life gang. My life, I'm a woman, I don't want to. You will not get there. You will not get there, and that is what they want to achieve. So it continues to look like women, they cannot do anything now. They just want to be chopping my money. Don't worry, they will. And if you look at it, at the foundation, at the source of all of this, I want to be giving my wife money, money, money. It's not really because they really care about you. It's actually for their own ego. So that they can boldly tell somebody, oh, now me buy clothes for her, oh, in case of the day you're tired of whatever it is they're doing that you don't like. Because again, they would have subdued you to not being able to have a voice. And by the time you now start having a voice, they start saying you're becoming unsubmissive, you're not respectful, you are this, you are that, and all of that. Be careful of the trap of soft life gang. Be careful of the trap of feminine energy. It is a trap. I repeat, it is a trap. Get up, go and work, go and earn money, have a life. Be able to say, I want to have a Gucci bag. I have the money. Not somebody gave me. So I'm not saying people cannot give you money. Don't misunderstand me. Your husband can give you money, but have your own money so that you can have vex money. Do you understand? Not that you're going out on a date with a guy and then you get to the place and the guy's bank card is acting up and you cannot save yourself from embarrassment by bringing out your card to pay. Hello, that's the real feminine energy. Feminine energy is you being able to stand up and do what is right and be able to break through barriers and not be silenced by whatever status quo they're setting up for you. So, I don't know the kind of feminine energy you're still pursuing, but I want you to know that that brand of feminine energy, soft life gang they're promoting is a trap.